Welcome back to the Champion Principal YouTube channel. Hey, today, guys, I want to be a little bit more specific with my video. Today, I will be talking more about education. Of course, you guys know that is my background. And over the last few weeks, and really throughout my education career, many people have always asked for advice. They email me, they text on Facebook with different questions, and specific questions about whether it's education, whether it's academics. Some parents, they send messages to ask questions about their child. And, I try to do the best I can to answer questions. But today I want to talk because it's hiring season. And this is just hiring in general. Those future educators, those who are looking for a job, a teaching position. I want to give you a few points to help you with your job search, to help you secure a job in a district of your choice. So I want to have a quick power talk, and hopefully I can share something with you to help you on this journey. I want to congratulate you, first of all, potential educators who are joining us in this mission that we have to educate our young people. Education is really one of the most important careers ever. So, new graduate, you went to your college, you went to your university, and now you have a degree in your hand. What's next? That's the big thing. The first thing, guys, you should do is make sure you go and search on different districts' websites for a position that you're looking for. So if you're looking for an elementary position, you go to the website. You can go to the state website, or you can go to the school district website. So you go to that website, you look for different positions that you are interested in, and then you complete the application online. This is very important. Make sure you complete the application completely. Fill in all categories on the application. If you're supposed to attach a resume, attach your resume. If you were supposed to attach your reference letters, 3 reference letters, attach your reference letter. All of these things can help you get a job, or they can disqualify you from getting a job. So first thing, fill out your application completely and complete all attachments. Next thing, make sure you have a good resume. You're going to need your resume uploaded on the website, and you also would need your resume when you go to your interview. Have a good resume, upload your resume, proofread your resume. Make sure your resume is nice, neat, in order. Make sure that everything is accurate. Make sure your references are listed correctly. If you had a teaching position before, make sure your principal name is located on the resume, the address, the phone number, so your potential employer can contact that principal. If you work somewhere else, like you worked at Walmart or somewhere, make sure you put your supervisor's name, address, phone number, because we will have to contact all of your references. Now, keep in mind, sometimes you may have a bad reference. Now, that's why it's important to always leave your job under good terms. Now, if you know you did not, a couple of things you can do. You can go to your former principal, or go to your former supervisor and just talk it out. Talk to them, try to rectify the situation, but you still would need to try to leave on good terms and seeking you get a good reference from them. Even ask them for a reference letter. Okay? So 2 things. Complete your application. Make sure your application is complete. Make sure you have a resume. Now, another trick that you can use is email the principal of the school where you're trying to get a job. Send them a short email and let them know your interests with a cover letter and a resume. And just say, hey, I'm interested in that first grade position. I look forward to hearing from you for an interview. Also, you can just stop by. I know some principals would not, they don't take walk-ins, but you never know. The principal could be coming out the door. You could be walking in the door. You can run into the principal. You may see them. They may have a minute that day. So it's always good to put a face with the applicant. So stop by the schools. Send your resume via email. Okay? Now, once you are given the opportunity to interview, here's another important thing. If you're going to accept an interview, make sure you're on time. Be early. You're going to your interview, get there a little early so you can kind of scope out the scene and get a feel for the school, get a feel for the employees who are in the school, get a feel for the students if the students are there, because you want to learn something about the school. You want to know something about the school before you actually get back there in your interview. You can learn a lot from just sitting out in the lobby about the school. Get there early, be on time. Now, let me go back a step. Even before you get there, research the district. Go online, Google, research the school district, and research the particular school. Pull up their ASIP, their school improvement plan, to see what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are, see what kind of programs they're using. Google the school. You can learn a lot by Googling. Just go out and put in John Hopkins Elementary School and see what comes up, so you can learn as much about it. So when you answer the questions in your interview, you'll be able to use some of that prior knowledge and relate it to the questions and answers during your interview. Guys, this is very important. And sometimes a lot of us just don't get it. We didn't know this. Dress appropriate. You should always go to an interview in business attire. Men, you should always wear a tie. Always wear a tie. And of course, business attire could be a suit, it can be a tie, it can be a dress suit for ladies, but you always want to be nice, clean in business attire, looking like a professional. It matters. Think about it. We're the team, we're looking at you. We can see you. So when you're sitting there, you're answering questions, we actually can see you. We actually hear you. You have to be careful on what you say, how you say it. We pay attention to everything. So make sure you dress appropriate, you speak appropriate, and make sure that you understand that you are a professional. You're selling yourself. You're selling your skill set for that particular job. Make sure before you go to the interview, you know your content. For example, again, I'm relating this back to elementary. So I'm an elementary principal. One thing that you want to do is make sure that if you're trying to get an elementary position, of course, you know that reading and math is very important. But let's focus on reading. So if you're looking for an elementary position and you know that reading is important, make sure that you know the reading strategies. There's several reading strategies that should be common strategies that you would use to assist students in reading. Now, I came from secondary. Everybody knows that, of course. I came from the high school and the middle school. So in the beginning, I did not know much about reading strategies. So I had to learn about reading strategies. So this is one of the books that I use. And I've been reading and studying this book, and I advise every elementary person to make sure you get a copy of this book, read this book so it can tell you about different reading strategies and how to locate reading difficulties, because that's very important with teaching students how to read. So this book is called Locating and Correcting Reading Difficulties. So that's one of the most important things that you can do as an elementary teacher. So as you're teaching your letters and your sounds and blending, you have to be able to listen to students as they pronounce the letters and sounds and correct them when they are wrong and model the right things for them. Okay? So if it's wrong, you show them how to pronounce the letter, how to write the letter, how to blend the words together. So this is a great book. So I advise all elementary teachers, and not just elementary teachers, actually middle school teachers as well. This would be a great resource to help with different reading difficulties for our students. Okay, check this book out. Now, when you finish your interview, make sure that you shake everybody's hand, you thank everybody, for taking their time. And then once you leave, you go home, you send a follow-up email saying, thank you, I enjoyed meeting with you guys today. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Hey guys, these are just a few quick points for me that can help you during an interview process, whether it's elementary, middle, or high school. These are just some things I've seen over the years where, applicants may struggle a little bit. And I believe that if you pay attention to this video, you will be more prepared. Again, thank you for listening today. This is the Champion Principal. Have a good evening.